in the Morgan. Every day at this time, I just can't believe it's happening to me. It takes about 15, 20 minutes, then I'm really into it. So if you can hang with me that long, we'll be all right. Variable clouds this morning, mostly sunny then with a high of 78. Right now in Hollywood, it's 55 degrees, and the Doobie Brothers on KHJ. Topical, satirical, hilarious, humorous. In which case, you're in trouble. It's 6:06 good. Morgan, hear that sound? That's me. And I'm trying to give the Ford Bird a diction lesson. All right, Ford Bird, say recreational.
Recreational.
Good. Now say vehicles.
Vehicles.
Aha. Now, Ford Bird, listen very carefully. Say Ford recreational vehicles are the very best you can buy.
Buy a Ford.
Well, folks, you can't expect my fine feathered friend here to say it all, so I'll say it for him. Your Southern California Ford dealer is Mr. Number One in recreational vehicles. And that means before you plan your vacation this year, you should go see him. Check out his club wagons for starters.
Club wagon.
That's right. These versatile playmates can carry as many as 12 adults in easy comfort, or take a gang of 5 with all their travel gear. And don't miss seeing Ford's camper special pickups for cab and chassis models. Wherever you travel, why not go in style and comfort this year in a Ford recreational vehicle? See your Southern California Ford dealer soon.
Buy a Ford.
So wonderful. So many different things I heard, but I couldn't take nobody else's word. Couldn't believe nobody else. Had to find out for myself. Oh, Dr. Pepper, so misunderstood. If anyone would try you, there's no use.
blended 23 flavors, and you've got to try it to love it. Fritz the Cat, the first full-length animated and X-rated cartoon feature ever, is now showing at theaters and drive-ins everywhere. See it. A Cinemation Films release, Where Is Your Cat Tonight? Check the litter first. It's 6:08. Good.
Robert W. Morgan, 93 KHJ.
To our alma mater, we must do our alma mater. When I was a little bitty boy, my grandmother bought me a cute little toy. Silver bells hanging on a string. She told me it was my ding-a-ling-a-ling-o. And then Mama took me to grammar school, but I stopped off in the vestibule. Every time that bell would ring, catch me playing with my ding-a-ling-a-ling-o. That is beautiful. You know what I heard? I hear two girls over here singing in harmony. That's all right, honey. This is a free country. Live like you want to live, baby. Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna knock it, darling. Yeah, freedom. Yes, sir. There's one guy right over here singing mine, too. That's all right, brother. Yes, sir. You got a right, baby. Ain't nobody gonna bother you. Yeah. Once I was climbing the garden wall, I slipped and had a terrible fall. I fell so hard I heard bells ring, but held on to my thing. You know that future parliament out there singing? Oh, yeah! Once I was swimming across Turtle Creek. Man, them snappers all around my feet. Sure was hard swimming across that thing with both hands holding my thing. So beautiful. I think it's a beautiful little song, really I do. And guess what? Everybody's still not singing. There's a few right down front here that's not singing. We're going to dedicate this verse to those who will not sing. Yes, sir. This here song, it ain't so sad. The cutest little song you ever had. Those of you who will not sing, you must be playing with your own ding. Everybody's mine. Oh, mine. Go down. I wanna play everybody with my jingle.
And a witchy woman. Don't look at me like that last night. I didn't mean you. Eagles at 6:16 with Robert W. Good morning. Today's weather forecast reads like this. Morning low clouds and then mostly sunny with a high of 78. Right now it is 53 degrees in the valley. Chilly these days, isn't it? It's within a couple of months now. Phil says probably going to tell me it's keeping out. There's frost on his windshield. And I'll laugh at him again. Right now it is 55 degrees in Hollywood. Good morning, KHJ.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Can I help you?
Yes, I'm out here in West Covina, and I'm calling about your weather report.
Well, first of all, let me make it perfectly clear that it is not my weather report. It comes from the National Weather Service, and I just read it like they say it is.
Why don't you have it out here in the San Gabriel Valley? 'Cause when you say something out there, it's almost completely different out here.
Well, what is it like this morning out there?
Very foggy.
Very foggy.
And cold.
And cold. Well, I just said it was chilly every place.
Yeah.
You know what I think? You just got up and you're just cranky. You decided to pick on a disc jockey.
No, I've been up since 4 o'clock.
You are a disc jockey.
I live with the LA Times.
I think your phone is ringing.
Wrigley Spearmint gum, gum, gum. Wrigley Spearmint gum, gum, gum. Wrigley Spearmint gum.
Carry the big fresh flavor wherever you go, whatever you do. It's the finest type of flavor wherever you go, whatever you do.
Wrigley Spearmint gum,
Carry it with you,
Wrigley Spearmint gum,
the big fresh flavor.
Wrigley Spearmint gum,
Carry it with you,
Wrigley Spearmint gum.
the big fresh flavor.
Flavor this big shouldn't be left behind. So wherever you go, carry a pack of Wrigley Spearmint gum. That way you'll never be without its big, fresh, clean flavor. Wrigley Spearmint gum.
Wrigley Spearmint gum,
Carry the big fresh flavor wherever you go, whatever you do. It's the finest spearmint flavor. The great Wrigley taste, delicious to chew.
Wrigley Spearmint gum,
Carry it with you,
Wrigley Spearmint gum,
the big fresh flavor.
Wrigley Spearmint gum.
Hey, girls, be the foxy chick you've dreamed about being. Register now for Wendy Ward modeling classes at Montgomery Ward. You'll pick up on modeling skills and the latest makeup and hairstyling techniques, all in 6 weeks of fashion-filled fun classes. Junior and senior teen classes start soon, so sign up with your local Wendy Ward director at Montgomery Ward today and save $250. Wendy Ward modeling classes are just $12.50 now through Sunday at Montgomery Ward.
How does the good secretary take care of her boss?
Ginger.
That's my boss. I wonder if he wants me for business or to be a good secretary.
Then there was the other side of the story.
I'm the boss's wife, and I got my own thing going.
The secretary shows it all. The relaxation of American morals today. This picture should be seen by every man and wife, but not together.
The secretary, in color, rated R.
I didn't realize business was that bad here. I mean, the station must really be funny to have a crash like that. Be sure to see The Secretary, but don't take anybody with you. Now showing at theaters and drive-ins near you. Stop by the Colonel and pick up a bucket of chicken. Take the family, make a day of it.
93 KHJ.
It's 6:19 in the morning. If you should need me for anything this morning, legal. My number is 520-1972, and this is Neil Diamond.
She was morning and I was nighttime. I one day woke up to find her lying beside my bed. I softly said, "Come take me." For I've been lonely, in need of someone. Though I've done someone wrong somewhere, but I don't know where.
big Jim Walker, he bull shooting son of a gun. Yeah, he's big and dumb as a man can come, but he's stronger than a country hawk. And when the bad fools all get together at night, you know they all call Big Jim Boss just because. And they say you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spit into the wind, you don't pull a man's car that old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. I don't do that. Well, out of South Alabama come a country boy, said looking for a man named Jim. I am a bull shooting boy, my name is Willie McCoy, but down home they call me Slim. Yeah, I'm looking for the king of 42nd Street, driving on top Cadillac. After he took all my money and it made sound funny, but I come to get my money back. And everybody say, Jack, don't you know that you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't see the wind, you don't pull the man's car that old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. But well, the horse fell over the pool room, and Jimmy come popping in off the street. And when the cutting was done, the only part that wasn't good, it was those of the big man's feet. Yeah, he was cutting about 100 places, and he was shot in a couple more. And you better believe I sung a double kind of story when a big Jim hit the floor. Just saying you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't see into the wind, you don't pull the man's car that old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Slim. Yeah, Big Jim got his back. Find out where it's at. It's not hustling people strange to you, even if you do got a 2-piece custom made fool to you. Yeah, you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't see into the wind, you don't pull the man's car that old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Slim.
KHJ. Jim Croce, don't mess around with Jim. Yes, he's very good friends with Rapid Roy, the stock car boy. 6:25 now. This is Robert W. Good morning. If you need something to look forward to, even though it is Friday, that should be enough. But if you need a couple more things to say more, I'm going to stay tuned to the radio. I'm going to take you on a little trivia trip a bit later. And that's always fun. And also this morning, don't forget, now is my first annual Far Out football forecast. As you recall, last week at this time on Friday, I picked UCLA over Nebraska, only forecasted to do so. That came true. And I've got another big upset to tell you about coming up in about an hour and a half from now.
Nothing can crack the turtle's back. Hey, nothing can crack the turtle's back.
Some detergent, grease, salt, weather, turtle wax comes through because nothing comes through the turtle's hard shell finish. Shine your car to blinding brilliance in 25 minutes with turtle wax.
Turtle wax leaves the hard shell finish. Turtle wax.
The turtle's back.
Turtle wax in liquid or paste. Anything else is mock turtle.
Hey, Jones, what's the difference between an automobile and your underwear? I don't know.
That's your trouble, Jones. You don't know the difference. So you keep washing your car with common laundry detergents instead of Zip Wax Car Wash by Turtle Wax. Zip Wax gets out the grime without dulling the finish the way ordinary household detergents do. Puts down a coat of turtle wax as it washes, so your car will never have a dull finish.
Yeah, but what about our act?
Get Zip Wax Car Wash by Turtle Wax and stop treating your car like the dirty laundry.
Always shop Albertsons, the food people who care about you.
Summertime is good eating time. Besides picnics and cookouts, it's a time for parties and family gatherings. Albertsons makes it all fun and much easier with special meat cuts for barbecuing, with attractive displays and summer menu ideas, and best of all, with the freshest, prettiest produce in town.
Now, through Saturday, you can buy a Sears Kenmore washer and an electric dryer, both for Sears' low price of just $248. That's right, just $248 buys both. A brand new Kenmore automatic washer with 2 cycles, normal and short, and the straight vane agitator. Plus, a new Kenmore electric dryer with 2 temperature choices, heat and air. So buy your new Kenmore automatic washer and an electric dryer now both for Sears' low price of just $248. Hurry, offer ends Saturday.
93 KHJ.
Good morning, it's 6:28. And this is Jackie DeShannon. Los Angeles at 6:31 in the Morgan with Robert W.
Sunday morning, up with the dark, I think I'll take off, walk in the park. I've got someone
6:33 in the morning. Morning low clouds, mostly sunny and 78 right now. It's 55 in Hollywood and Shy Coltrane cooking on KHJ. Tonight, between 9 and midnight, Cat Simon is going to have a cat rap. You like that? That's pretty clever. Cat rap with Shy Coltrane. Now, I don't know what they're going to talk about, but I'm going to suggest to Cat today when I see him that he asks Shy Coltrane what the hidden meaning in that record is, because Johnny Williams and I are having quite an argument about it. And I'd like to know. That's between 9 and midnight tonight, Cat Simon and Shy Coltrane at 6:37. Good morning. Pacific Stereo's grand opening sale continues into its second great week with sale prices on receivers, speakers, record players, and probably just about anything else you might have been looking for. Discover the Marantz 2230 AM/FM stereo receiver. It puts out 60 RMS watts with plenty of power for just about any speaker, and it comes with features that many receivers don't even have, along with a provision for a 4-channel adapter when you're ready for that. What the industry is. The fair trade price for the Marantz 2230 is $349, and of course, with so many components specially priced for the grand opening sale this week, it's time for you to get together with your friends at Pacific Stereo and design the system you've been thinking about. But whether you're looking for a complete system or just an extra or two, go in right now and take a look and listen all around at Pacific Stereo in 8 Southern California locations, including Costa Mesa on Harbor Boulevard near Harbor Center. Sale hours till 9 on weekdays, till 6 on weekends.
Out here on the San Diego Freeway, you see almost as many small cars as full-size cars. But freeway speeds make those smaller engines really work hard and hot. That's a job for Quaker State Motor Oil. It's refined from 100% pure Pennsylvania-grade crude oil, the world's choicest to stand up to heat. You can't buy better protection for your car's engine. Ask for Quaker State by name.
Quaker State, your car, to keep it running, 93 KHJ.
It's 6:38 in the morning with Robert W. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Jackson singing to his good friend Ben. Rat on, rat on.
No more. We both found what we were looking for.
victory in months for South Vietnamese forces is reported from Quang Tri City today. After days of bitter hand-to-hand fighting, they've ousted the communists from the walled city stronghold. Reporter Paul Vogel says results of the battle were gruesome.
A UCI reporter on the scene described the site of devastation inside the citadel as being like a moonscape. There are pieces of buildings sticking up, but only pieces, and government Marines are having to toss dead North Vietnamese bodies out of bunkers to make room for their position.
The communists held the provincial capital for 140 days. The government forces used flamethrowers finally to root them out. This is B.R. Bradbury, KHJ News.
Single-stage oil filters actually stop filtering during cold start. Fast acceleration are when they get dirty. But the two-stage Lee Maxi filter handles ordinary driving conditions and these surge conditions like cold start.
The Lee Maxi filter is specifically designed for the do-it-yourselfer. What do you do when you do it yourself?
Well, once within a ruckus, I did make a lamp, and I seemed to cross my wires in the plug and plug the thing into our house, and the house went off.
The two-stage Lee Maxi filter.
Get it at retail stores where they sell do-it-yourself filters. Are you a good do-it-yourselfer?
I'm very good at opening cans and olive jars. Really, I know that in my particular building, by the women, they come to me for that one thing.
If you can take the top off an olive jar, you can put on a Lee two-stage Maxi filter. And you save because you get it at a retail store where they sell do-it-yourself filters instead of at a gas station. And of course you save again when you do it yourself. It's one of the Lee eliminators.
Problem that a man takes personal care of his car.
A Scandinavian Airlines flight from Los Angeles to Copenhagen was called back last night when someone called SAS and said the plane should not leave, that it was just too dangerous. That word was flashed to the pilot just 3 minutes airborne. He dumped his fuel into the ocean, returned to LA International, and they searched the plane. They found nothing, but the flight was canceled. Groucho Marx is still in the hospital. He'll be there for the next 2 weeks. But earlier reports that the 81-year-old comic was in real trouble just weren't true.
Well, he's resting comfortably. He is in the intensive care unit at Century City Hospital. The reason he is in the intensive care unit is because somebody in the hospital leaked out the information that he had had a heart attack, which is not true at all. But it scared a lot of kids who are devout Marx Brothers fans. And the kids started roaming the hospital because they were really scared. So we put him in a car in the hospital and went over to get to him.
Aaron Fleming, Groucho's secretary, says he went for a week without sleep, worrying about the families of those Israeli athletes slain at the Olympic Games. Funeral services will be held today for William Boyd, the actor who made cowboy hero Hopalong Cassidy a reality for so many years. Boyd died this week at a South Laguna hospital and will be buried at Forest Lawn. The services will be private. The search for 7 people adrift in the Pacific is still on and more intense than ever. The 7 Mexican nationals abandoned a burning freighter Monday night some 200 miles south of San Diego. Wednesday night, the Coast Guard found an empty life raft in the area. Hope started to dwindle, but now they say there were 2 rafts launched. There's still a chance the 5 men, a woman, and teenager are still alive and searching the sky for rescue planes. At Lion Country Safari, Rufus, the reluctant lion, had spent his first night with the widows of Frazier, the sensuous lion. Old Rufus at first didn't want to come out of the private cage he had occupied for his first 10 days in town. He was born and raised in zoos, and he's used to security. Once out, there was a brief period of minor scrapping between him and Frazier's 7 widows, but things eventually calmed down.
The moment that we had dreaded that Jonah, who had been Frazier's oldest son, and who had been trying to take over Frazier's pride, the moment we had feared was that Jonah and Rufus might engage in combat for dominance of the pride. It did not happen. Jonah maintained a respectful distance throughout. Rufus did not bother Jonah, and they appeared to get along all right.
Jerry Coleman, Lion Country Vice President, says after a period of adjustment, he's fairly certain Rufus and the widows will mate. KHJ News Time, 6:45.
When you want cash, for any good reason, see Beneficial Finance. Beneficial wants to lend you the full amount you have in mind, so you can do what you have in mind. So come to where you look for more. When money's what you're looking for, it's great to know you can afford more today.
Kissinger, President Nixon's top advisor, has met with the chief North Vietnamese peace negotiator in Paris. But neither Kissinger nor Lee Duc-Cho will say what took place in that secret meeting. It's the 17th time the two men have talked since the peace talks opened years ago. So far, those discussions have failed to bring an end to the war. On Capitol Hill, more testimony in the illegal bombing raids ordered against North Vietnam. Sergeant Lonnie Franks of the Air Force, who was stationed in the war zone at the time, had been ordered to falsify reports during the infamous strike. He wrote to Senator Harold Hughes and is now telling the Senate Armed Services Committee all about it. Why did he write to Hughes?
There was something very wrong, and I wanted to try to correct it.
Sergeant, do you have any idea now, thinking back, how many missions were covered, how many actually are involved in that?
Actually, the numbers game is a very difficult one to go into. I would say 75 missions.
Those were illegal, unauthorized missions. Already, one Air Force general has been drummed out of the Corps, and we've heard charges that up to 200 officers and men were involved in falsifying reports about those airstrikes. More may be learned today about the June break-in at the Democratic Party's headquarters when one of the key figures in the case, former CIA operative Bernard Barker, turns himself in to Miami police authorities. Barker is one of 5 men arrested by Washington police inside the party's headquarters on June 17th with electronic eavesdropping equipment. He's also charged with fraudulently notarizing a $25,000 check. KHJ Sports, the Los Angeles Dodgers, idle last night, move into Houston tonight for a go with the Astros. The Big Bats from Texas are number 2 in the National League West, but well within reach of the third-place Dodgers. Claude Osteen mounts the mound tonight. The California Angels finished up their series with the Texas Rangers last night by posting a 4-0 win. Clyde Wright got the shutout, helped his own cause by driving in 2 of the Angel runs. Tonight, the Chicago White Sox invade Anaheim Stadium. The San Francisco Giants were idle yesterday. The Houston Astros beat San Diego 10-6. The football weekend is here, and everyone knows the Bruins of UCLA will beat Pitt. The odds makers say the Trojans of USC should beat Oregon State, but the Beavers, upset last weekend by San Diego State, are always a threat, and Coach Johnny McKay isn't taking them lightly. In fact, looking at Oregon State and the entire Pac-8 race this year, McKay says,
Everybody out here is very confident that they have an excellent team. I think the sleeper team will be the team that everybody that's been pretty good the last couple of years at times. That's been Stanford. They've had real excellent games in Rose Bowl, but they've played miserable against other teams. But they have still some excellent athletes. And University of Washington returned almost everybody, and of course they are the pick to win the league. California has excellent athletes. They have a new coach. I think they'll do well. UCLA will be the real dark horse out here. I think they've got the best group of running backs in America.
On the pro side, the Los Angeles Rams are solid 11-point favorites over New Orleans on Sunday, but remember that the Saints upset the Rams last year in the season opener. The San Francisco 49ers face the San Diego Chargers this weekend. Coach Dick Nolan says he may have only 2 running backs healthy. The Niners are riddled with injury, but then the Chargers are without Wayne Thomas, still playing hooky, so things are pretty even. Dean Beeman has 1 stroke up on Lee Trevino going into the second round of the Greater St. Louis Open Golf Tourney today. And in tennis, Billie Jean King goes against Mona Shalov, while Rosie Casals meets Gary Melville in quarterfinal play in the Four Roses Classic. KHJ News Time, 6:49.
1, 2, 3, 4. If you're looking for the best thing, come to Jeans West. There's not a better thing you can do. If you're looking for a dress, then get it in your head. Got the things that we're saying, and we're going to tell you. Our peers are neater, and the sales people sweeter than any place else you can go. We got baggies and belts, just listen while we tell some things that you already know. We got high rise, low rise, in the front of the just come on in and take a look. We got tinfoil cords that you can afford, and dressing with real look. So get your body down till you find it found. The Jeans West store near you. Just turn right in and visit your friends at the sign of the red, white moon.
Hey, why don't you come on by and take a look at our brushed denim Lee jeans and our brushed denim Lee jackets? They do make a righteous pair.
Just turn right in and visit your friends at the sign of the red, white moon.
Lee jackets and jeans at Jeans West.
Now at a new Westwood location on Wayburn between Broxton and Westwood Boulevard. Los Angeles weather, variable high clouds through the weekend. That means mostly sunny with a high near 78. In the valley, it's now 53 degrees. In Orange County, 62. Downtown Los Angeles, 57. And here in Hollywood, it's now 55 degrees. This is B.R. Bradbury, KHJ News.
KHJ. Good morning. This is Robert W. at 6:55. I'm just sitting here getting a lot of requests on the phone to move my football forecast up an hour because people are going to be gone to work or wherever and might miss it. So I'm contemplating that right now. A lot of people aren't up yet, too. So I have to, get right in the middle there somewhere, which is where I find myself professionally a lot. These days, every airline flies at least 3 or 4 different kinds of planes, each one they claim more comfortable than the next. But at TWA, there's one plane that's more comfortable than any plane anybody else flies. It's even more comfortable than any other plane TWA flies. TWA's new L-1011, the most modern plane in the world. It has a whole new interior with sculptured ceilings and indirect lighting. It also has all twin seats in coach, so nobody ever has to sit 3 across. You know how that can get with strangers. It's quieter inside now. It has carry-on luggage compartments, has a bar and a lounge in coach. While in first class, the whole section can be a lounge. With swivel chairs, dining areas coming soon, and more room than ever. And technologically, this plane is years ahead of any other. Even its backup systems have backup systems. TWA's new L-1011. It's the most modern, most comfortable plane in the world. Only TWA flies the L-1011 from Los Angeles to Chicago and St. Louis. I was talking to someone in Chicago last night. There's something else. Call TWA or your travel agent for TWA's new L-1011, the latest edition of TWA's ambassador service. That's Mayor Daley. I'm not in.
I've been paying for my house about 7 years now. Do I have enough equity to get a $6,000 loan?
I'd like to take out a loan for about $10,000. Could I get lower interest rates on a loan that size?
Do I have to be a homeowner to borrow $8,500?
The big loan. A confusing and misunderstood subject. For example, most homeowners don't realize how much they're really worth, or what home equity really is, or how that equity converts into borrowing power. At Dial Finance, we try to clear it all up for you. Just call your nearby Dial office and we'll answer any big loan question. No names, no sales pitches. It's a big decision, and we'd like to help you make that decision intelligently. You see, at Dial, we don't want you to like us just for our money.
There are 50 offices within the sound of my voice. Look in the white pages of your phone book for the Dial office nearest you. Dial makes loans up to $10,000. Loans over $5,000 may be secured by a combination of real and personal property, and how good you can shop. It's 6:58. Good morning.
93 KHJ.